melatonin and NyQuil. Hello, Pat.
Hello, we're here. All right, we're here, and we have Pat. All right.
Yes.
So that means we are live. Pat, please make sure that we have sound.
We do definitely.
Paul confirmed we have sound. Okay.
Pat, you're saying melatonin and NyQuil. I'm not gonna lie, I have done Benadryl before. Maybe that's not the best thing,
My
but
parents used to
look at that
crank me
green.
up on the Benadryl.
Yeah, I considered it, but so the thing is, when we were in South America, she was going to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock almost every night, and so like coming back here, going back to a normal schedule, it was just like the last 2 days has been hard.
Is it the same time zone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so still waking up at her general time of 7 o'clock was rough. So
It is.
yeah, Benadryl does something weird. Yeah, for me too. It's rough because it makes me like super groggy. I hate Benadryl. So, oh well, but yeah, we are here. We're live. We're at my house. My wife is actually working because she had 2 weeks off. Yeah. So we had to do it here, and I think we have finally got down my house. I don't know.
Yeah.
It changes every time. So yeah.
Yeah, Paul's because we don't have like a stationary setup.
Yeah.
It's every single time we're like, okay, we got to put this here, we got to do that,
Yeah.
and then adapt with the games.
With that Devin's house, it's just let's just move this light in here.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
overall
it's good.
pretty static. You know, we just tweak to the game. But for the most part, everything's this sets here, that sets there, that sets there.
For me, I can't leave all this stuff up. So
right side. We don't have a dog door right next to us, so
it's very true.
You won't have ear-shattering,
very true,
clickety clacks of the dog door.
I saw a comment today on the Unmatched one, and it just said doggies, and I was like, oh yeah, there must have been some dogs in and out of that video.
It's inevitable at my house. 3 dogs, I'm not gonna be able. I can't shut them out for as long as we record.
Yeah.
So we just have to put up with it.
So, but yeah, we are going to be playing Zapotec.
Yeah, Zapotec.
Today.
Very excited. This is a board and dice game, and this is like one of the faster board and dice games, but still pretty meaty, crunchy.
Mm-hmm. And if you've seen our shorts, we've got 3 copies of it.
We do have 3
possibly
copies of
4?
it.
No, 3 definitely.
Yeah, it's 3.
You're playing Dice Throne. That's all right. Be distracted. We're glad you're here.
You had mentioned you were going to take Dice Throne Adventures out amongst your travel. Is that what you're doing right now, or are you at home playing some Dice Throne? What are you doing? But while you answer that, let's get it switched over, and I will start explaining the game. So, Zapotec, very fast game, played over 5 rounds. Mm-hmm. Each round, we have this kind of hand of cards, and we are going to be playing a card, and the card is going to determine where we can build out into kind of the map, the different regions or areas or zones or types of buildings. There's different ways it can kind of be chopped up. But the ultimate goal of the game is going to be to kind of every round shoot for building or having buildings in whatever the round scoring is, and building pyramids out here in these first 2 spaces here that we can kind of adjust to our end game scoring for what we built in specific territories. And then there's a couple other scoring things. We have this track here. We have the ritual cards here, and then pyramids levels there. But yeah, so we're going to just be, every round, we're going to be playing one of our cards, right? And so I could play, let's say this card here, right? And what that means is a couple things. One, it's going to be your kind of turn order number, so lower is better. 2, it is going to be the resource row that you produce. And so right now we just produce single resources, but when we build, we will place there and you will be able to activate an entire row or column. And then it will be either the area, so like this guy here, I could build anywhere in this area. The type of building, so there's 3 different types of buildings.
Temples, villages
Yep.
and farms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or the terrain type, right? So there's 9 different ways that it can kind of be chopped up, and whatever you place dictates what you're going to build or where you're going to build, or type, or however. So an action is going to flow. We're both going to decide kind of simultaneously what we're going to choose. Then we will go in turn order, and then you'll kind of do everything. You'll do your income. You will perform capital actions, and really we'll get into those as we do them, because the first round, if not 2, we're going to be doing very limited capital actions,
If any.
but they can be spending one of every resource and a priest to build a level of the temple. If you build the first level of the temple, whatever, there, then you can take one of the 3 scoring conditions on the left side, placing it underneath, and then you will score that at the end of the game, getting 1 point per temple level per building spot. Simple. Also, at the end of the game, completed temples will be worth 5 points for each layer that you have in it.
And the small one counts as a layer.
It does.
As a completed temple.
I don't think
But
we can
won't
do
be able
that
to
in a
do that.
2-player
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, we won't be
I
able
think
to.
at best you could do a 2-layer in a 2-player.
Sounds right. Yeah.
But yes, that is a possibility.
Ken, I am back. Thank you.
So you'll do that. Oh, that's a capital action. Another capital action can be sacrificing, using the sacrifice track, sacrificing a priest and spending an amount of corn, 1 to 5, to go up that many spaces, collecting everything along the way. Third capital action can be to buy these technology tiles. The first row typically is just immediate resources. The second row, as you can see, it's a lot of conversions. I think there might be some other type, but it might also only be conversions. The third row is either going to be discounts like what you are seeing here, so like a discount to build, or just 1 resource to build, like that. Or there can be some end game scoring situations there. And then the last capital action is this right here, and this is going to be to claim a ritual card. So we got these 3 discs here, and you can just claim one of these ritual cards, claiming that end of game scoring. Now there is one kind of little nuance limitation to this. You can only perform as many rituals as you have temple layers. Okay, so you can't do any until you've at least built 1 layer of a temple. And the rituals that we have here are, this one's very simple, 1 victory point for each step of the sacrifice track.
Max 12.
6 victory points for sets of 3 buildings with the same terrain, different region.
So set of 3 buildings with same terrain. So here, here, and here.
Yep.
Okay.
This one here, 6 for each set of 3 buildings with the same type, different regions.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
No. This is specifically terrain types. This is specifically building types.
Oh. Different regions. Okay, so
is a possible way to double dip on that, really.
Okay, so like if I want.
So the first one, this one here, is like, let's look at the forest region. Right? Okay. So having a set of 3 buildings. So it doesn't matter what 3 types you could do. This
just
one,
as long as
this one, and this one.
Okay.
And that is 1 set. The second one is specifically the same.
So it would be this one, and this one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's definitely a way you could double dip on those.
It's an interesting one.
It is very interesting.
Okay. Let's see, what else?
So after we do those, we'll do our actual construction, where you pay these resources here to build one of your houses. You build it out here and then take the token and place it, letting you collect more income if you activate that. There are a couple one-time activation bonuses. You can build as much as you want or can afford, and then you will score this, and you will select a new card. This will be our timer for the end of the game.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. And then the last one here, we have a
We do have a special.
What is this
I
one
don't
called?
remember what it's called.
I forget.
Capital.
Yeah, something like
It's
that.
definitely
But it's worth 2 buildings.
Yeah. And it's.
I don't think it's capital.
I'm sure it's capital.
We'll have to look that up.
It's capital.
I think it's
Capital.
Oh man, no. John Gets Games explained it to me earlier, and it was not capital.
And he said capital.
He did not, but we're gonna go with capital
In
for
our
now.
game, it's capital.
Sounds good. Pat, yeah, I saw the pictures you sent me of your games all packed up. So good luck with your travel.
Okay.
And I think that's it. We'll go ahead and get started, right?
Let's get started.
Yeah, I don't think you shuffled these.
What do you mean? I definitely shuffled these.
They're terrible for me, let me tell you that.
They're terrible.
Well, I don't think I'll be going first.
I have an assortment. I have all kinds of decisions.
I don't.
Playing that one.
I'll play this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I am 27.
10.
Okay, you are going first.
I am going first. Interesting. That is... Okay. So I will have to, if I build, I'll have to build on a plains space. And I will activate a clay. So I'll get a clay. I should not have done clay. No, that's okay. Clay is fine. So now there's no capital actions because we don't have any of the bigger resources, whatever they're called. So we will now go to performing buildings, and I'm going to build a temple on a plain. So I guess I'll build this one here. And that will go there. This is going to go here. And then I have 2 more resources, so I'm going to build another building. And that is going to be a village. Ooh. I'm not going to be getting the bonus.
Yeah, because you selected plains.
Well, I couldn't have gotten it anyway, so... Actually, hold on. I might have been able to. I screwed up. That's okay. I screwed up. No need. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to build this one here.
Yeah, plan for the next round.
Yeah. Planning for the next round. All right. And this one will go... What am I doing next round? This one will go...
What would you say you do here?
It's a lot of brick. Let's go here, and that's going to get me a coin. All right, and that is my turn. Now it's on you.
Me. Okay, well, I am activating a wood row. Doesn't matter which one. No capital actions, and now I'm building in the same area you built. You could have built in any area. You chose my area.
Why not?
I don't.
Sets of buildings with same terrain in different regions. Sets for 3 buildings with the same type in different regions. Interesting. So, Pat, which one are you more excited to play? Some Dice Throne Adventures or Distant Skies? I'm going to guess Dice Throne Adventures. Oh, I was supposed to draft one. So I will draft.
Yeah, I need you to draft, Paul.
Yeah.
Are they gonna dictate what I do here?
What does it say? What does it say you do here? I just watched that movie on the plane. I didn't realize it was Office Space. I'm gonna take this one.
It's quite interesting saying you have high numbers already.
Well, It's more of the resource that I liked.
Seems as though.
Distant Skies, waited for months, solo with no... Your son was the one that wanted like all the backstory and all the lore and everything, right? I feel like that's what kind of bogged down the original for you. $45, pretty dang good.
Okay. I'm gonna build a green here. Where's this going? What am I doing? What am I doing?
You wanted to do everything. Well, that's the fun of story-driven games. You just gotta go exploring for stuff.
Not great.
I can't do anything with that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So in this game, I'm not sure if Devin explained it, but there's only 5 turns.
Yeah, I
You
probably
get
didn't.
5 turns the entire game, so it's definitely very crunchy game.
I'm gonna play this guy. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna play that guy. And then I'm gonna spin these to build this here. And this is my decision point. I think it's gonna go based off my hand. It's gonna go there. And I did cover up my coin.
Nice.
And that's it. Now I pick, and I think I'm gonna be generous.
Be generous.
Yeah. Be generous. And do that. Okay.
Okay, so you'll get your bonus, which should be
so
4
points. I took my action card.
You took your action card, and this will replace.
So yeah, that's the end
this
of
one?
the round. So that's one round. So yeah, all we do is
These come here.
the leftover. What Paul did was the leftover action card goes here. Whoops, not the one I played.
Yep.
Goes here, to become the scoring condition for next round, and then we add the 2 we played to the offering +1. That's all cleaned up.
That is the game. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go here.
I think I'm going to do... Oh, no, not think. I have one choice. It's the one I left myself.
Yeah, this is what I have to do.
Going 21.
And 26.
Okay. So, I'm going to collect my income. This time I'm going to do a stone row. So, I'm getting a stone.
Yep.
A wood and a stone. So stone, a wood, and a stone. And then I get
A
the
coin
little
and a corn.
bonus guys. A coin and a corn. Okay. Over to my capital actions. And
I'm wondering what you're doing here. Yeah, Pat, I can see how that would slow the game down a bit, but that's the fun of it. Getting into the story. That's what I liked. I played 17 hours worth of the game, and I saw barely a quarter of it, I'm sure.
I think I'm going to spend a coin to take this one.
Okay.
And positive that's not one you would have taken.
You are
because
positive?
you have enough clay already. This is, I think, the best thing for me. So
Okay.
I'm going to take this tile here so I get immediately a wood and a stone.
Yep. So you'll turn that one over just to show that you've used it.
And I'm going to build in the green area.
Pat says there's getting into a game, and then there's min-maxing like Devin, and also getting big into the lore.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
It's true. It's true.
So I'm going to build this place.
Yep, I think it's a farm. A yellow.
Yellow. What card did you play? I'm sorry.
It's right here. It's a gold.
Okay, gold. That tells me you are going to... I'm going to take this.
Okay.
I built this here. Then I'm going to build... That is my clay. I was kind of worried about clay. So if I do this... It's gotta be.
It's gonna be me.
If I do this, I'm gonna place it here.
Okay, get you a corn.
Corn. Oh yeah, this works, I think. And then I'm gonna build.
So where do you head off to tomorrow, Pat?
Part of me wants to build a temple. No. I'm just gonna build.
It's a palace.
The Capitol Palace.
The Capitol Palace. Oh, Pat, I wish you were going to a better state than Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi sucks. Just kidding from anybody from Mississippi. Not really. Man. Yeah, I mean, it's what I have to do. It's just not what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Spin these two to build
This village right here?
Yeah. Building it here.
Nice. That's it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, so now I score. Built my houses. I believe I have 2.
4.
Yeah. And then that's it. Draw a new one. I want
That is a very long drive. Why are you flying into Tennessee from Mississippi? It seems like your company could pay for that.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Me ready? All right. So I'm running brick. So I'll get 3 bricks, 3 clay.
I did something so stupid.
That's probably
okay.
better than my first turn.
Well,
And then a priest and a coin. Okay. So for my capital action, I'm going to spend 2 gold. And I'm going to buy this one right here. immediately change one of these for 2 wood. Okay, and then I can build up here, and I'll build 2 villages. So those will go away, and it doesn't matter except for the sets. So these will go here. This one will go here. And this one will go here, which will get me a corn. All right, and then I will score, and that will get me 6 for that one. And then I will take we'll take this one. That's really going to help you, isn't it? They all help you. This one helps you way more. Yeah, if I leave this one, you're getting 8 points. If I leave that one, we're tied. So that's what I'm taking. All right, so this will go here.
That's where I screwed up. For whatever reason, I thought you were going to take the brown card. I'm like, oh, Paul would definitely take the brown card.
Yeah.
So I built here.
Mm-hmm.
But then it hit me, oh, I can take the brown card to make it not there.
Yeah.
So I should have just built here because I knew you would leave the gray card.
That makes sense.
Anyway, it happens.
$145 charter. Okay. Still, that's a very long drive. Okay, so these ones go here. One more comes out. And we're round 2 of 5. So we will pick what's going on next. What am I doing here? Sets of 3 buildings with same terrain, different regions. Set of 3 buildings with same type and different regions. Those are screwing me up. Hey Michael, thanks for joining us. Have you played Zapotec before?
I feel like not a lot of people have played Zapotec before.
I don't know. Michael knows a lot of games.
That's true.
Michael does know a lot.
If you haven't, Zapotec, sleeper of a game.
Never played it. Don't really have a group for it. You've played it solo.
I have played the solo. Solos, it lets you do what you want. It blocks spaces. It gets things. It's pretty competitive, I would say.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to
You're fine.
debate what to do here. Thing is, I don't really want to run this one. I guess it's fine. This might be okay. Okay, I'm going to do this one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm off to work. All right, Ken, appreciate you stopping by. Good luck at work.
Okay, so I am 11.
And I am 17.
I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna get 2 wood, a clay, and a stone. A coin and 2 corn.
Michael, for the game, it's great if you can get some people to play it. Honestly, it feels very much like a board and dice game, but condensed down to less than an hour play. So for those people that like aren't into super heavy games, I feel like it's a little bit more easier to get them to play this one. Not that it's an easy game, because it's definitely not, but it's definitely more accessible, I feel like, than the other board and dice games.
Okay. I'm sorry, I have a couple decisions here.
You're fine.
Yeah. So I want to build, okay, one of these. One of these. And one of these. Remind me, when you build your capital, do you put one of these on top of it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
And the tile does not go onto your grid.
Wait.
It goes up here to signify that's what your...
So you'll have one less? Interesting. Okay. My problem is, if I do what I'm thinking, that and that I need. Okay. I hope this is the right play, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spin 2 coins. To take this one.
Yeah.
Put it
It's a good one.
here. And then I will use it to turn these into 2 clay. Oh, that's maybe not what I want. What is the clay building me? So 2 of these. 1 of these.
Got a lot of resources there.
Because I don't have what I want is my problem. Maybe that's fine. maybe I just build 2 instead of 3.
I have no good way of getting corn right now.
Two of these. What did I say? 1 of these.
Does the
Two,
game scale for 2? This is the first time we've played it at 2. We've played it at 3 in the past.
Yes.
But yes,
So
it does.
it blocks off. We cannot use these 3 and 4 spots in each section.
Yeah, and did you take some cards out?
Cards don't matter because
Okay.
it's just random numbers.
But yeah, so I don't know if you were here at the beginning of it, Michael, but the temple spaces, the temples go here. There's only 2 of them, and then there's only 3 scoring objectives, so one of them will not be on there. It's removing 2 from each terrain type, so it just makes it a tighter board. So yeah, it's our first playthrough at 2, so it seems good so far. Seems the same as 3.
Okay. I've decided I'm going to keep this situation I've made myself. I'm going to build one temple. I think it's going to be this one.
Okay.
Right here. This priest.
So you'll put a building here.
Yeah. Build one. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's my best bet. So here.
Of course, you'll build that one.
It's my only option. It's the only one. And that is all I can build. There's no other ones I can build.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. So I am running my brick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should pick my things.
Oh, you're scoring also.
I think I have 3. I have 3. So 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I don't want you to score this one. Okay.
Okay. Interesting. All right, so I'm running brick, so I'm going to run this big one. So that's 1, 2, 3 brick. I'm just going to grab 2 and go ahead and do this also. Get 2 wood. And then I get a cinder, or whatever that's called, stone, a priest, and 2 coins. Okay. And then I'm going to spend 2 coins. I'm going to buy this one. And I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to spend a brick and get 2 corn. And then I'm going to use a priest and 3 corn to go up this. That's 1, 2, 3. And so now my 2s cost 1 less. I get a resource. What do I want? I want a clay. No, I don't want a clay. I want a stone. Okay. So I'm actually going to build these 3. I'm going to build my palace. And my palace will go... Okay, so hold on for the sets again. Same type. So this one. I'd have to have this one, right? That's 1 set. 3 villages. I obviously can't build that one right now, but that would be 3 villages.
Yes.
Okay. And then the other one is...
This is
3 buildings, same type.
same type of buildings. Yep. This is same
region,
terrain.
same terrain. Okay. Same terrain, same type. So terrain. So I need to build down there and here. Okay. So let's go here. This will go there. Ooh, I want that corn. Let's go with this one. So that will go there. That's going to count as 2 buildings. Okay, and then I have the plains. And that one will go there. Yeah. Or do we go here? No, we don't need a priest. That will go there. Okay. Then my building will go here. Okay.
Okay.
So I get 6 points.
Yep, 8. Because the capital.
Because the capital. So 15, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And then I'm taking this one. And this will be the next one to score. Michael says, interesting, a lot of people called this very light. It doesn't seem that light.
I don't find this game light. I think this game is relatively crunchy.
This game is mechanically light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say that's probably...
This game is very mechanically light. It's very easy in the way that the actions flow. But it is very deep in timing, knowing where to place your stuff. There's a lot of decision space in the game. Mechanically easy, everything else is tough.
Tough. I think this is what I want.
Okay, hold on. These flip over. I don't want these ones really. There's a lot that I want to do. think this is the one that I want. Okay. Ready? Is that where you're going?
No.
Okay. 13, and I am 22.
Okay. So... A large part of me wants to activate this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need new praise this turn? Do I need 2 priests this turn?
Michael, it seems like a lot of the games that...
I think I do need 2 priests this turn, so...
It seems like a lot of the games that we enjoy playing, or that Devin really enjoys, are kind of your games as well. What's your favorite game? I don't know if you've ever actually said that before.
Yeah, we're gonna do this row. So 3 wood. So much wood.
I'm sorry for the shaky overhead.
3 wood, a stone, a priest, 2 coins. Okay. Capital actions.
I think I did need a priest. It's okay.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I can still do what I wanted to do.
I need this.
New haircuts. Yes, I'm assuming you're Joe, because it's under the board games for 2 YouTube and not Shelby.
Okay, so first capital action, I'm going to spend 1 coin
Uh-huh.
to get this one. It gives me a stone and a corn. Doesn't matter. The corn's about to go away. Second capital action, I'm going to spend a priest and 5 corn.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll get 3 victory points. And then 2 resources
of my choice. I want
Joe, what did you think about this game when we played it?
Hey, do not let this guy lie to you real quick.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
100%. We played this. Sorry, I have to pause my turn. I'm about to get 2 resources. Let's remember that. Because I have to tell this story again. We played this game. I claimed this is going to be a sleeper game. It's going to be real good.
You did.
Right? I said this for a while.
So even before that a little bit, that's why we have 3 copies of it. Because all of us had one. And Joe and Devin was just like, this is a good game.
It's going to be a good game.
And we all were just like, here's our copies.
So, we get together and we play this game, right? We had a whole game day. Joe lives about an hour and a half, about 3 hours from us. We meet about an hour and a half when we do our game days. So we meet, play games all day, go back. On the drive home, Joe calls us and he said, "You know what? I've been thinking about it. Zapotec was a real good game." He now claims that he never said that and that Zapotec's a boo-boo game. But he's a liar when whatever he types out is a lie.
Unless it said it was good.
Yeah. So if he types that out, go call him a liar. Subscribe to him and then comment on all of his videos. He's a liar.
Yeah, boost that engagement for him.
Okay, I'm getting 2 resources. Yeah.
Devin, you know it. I know it. Paul knows it. Zapotec was not my fave.
He liked it. Okay, this is going to get me to clay.
You're thinking of genotype.
It's going to get me to clay. This is going to get... I have too many resources.
Yeah, you have a ton of resources. Okay, Michael's favorites are Rosenberg and Pfister. So
The only Pfister I know is Great Western Trail and
Maracaibo. Those are the two that I know.
What I know.
Those are the only two that I know.
You're distracting me with your charm, Michael.
Keep distracting him, please.
This is going to go here. I'm going to have 2 clay. I have a stone. I know I need that stone. What am I building on this? Do I need a second stone? I feel like I don't need this much wood. I'm spending 1. I'm just going to get another stone because I can't think.
So, Michael, why do you prefer Agricola over Caverna?
So
because I believe you said you've played Caverna before, and Devin and I both thought Caverna was a better game. What is it about Agricola?
Okay. Last capital action. I'm going to build a temple layer. So if you throw me in the first slots.
Villages, gold, or plains? I'm gonna...
Villages makes the most sense, I think. I have 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3. I have no gold people. I have 1, 2. I mean,
Joe says, Yui's got good games. Don't let Devin tell the story of the worst Agricola game of all time.
okay, when Paul's going, sidebar for the best Agricola game of all time. I'm going to do the green buildings.
Okay.
It's the one that I think makes the most sense for me. Last capital action. I'm going to spend a coin to buy wood for corn, clay for a priest. Wood for corn, clay for a priest.
Shelby, I agree. Le Havre, best Yui game. Agreed 100%. Actually, no, I say that. I don't know if it tops a Feast for Odin. Those are very close, neck and neck for me.
A clay for a priest. Yeah. I can do this anytime. I can do these anytime.
You can do those anytime.
I'm going to do this, get 2 clay. I'm going to do this.
That makes a lot of sense, Michael. I can see how that is the case between the games.
I'm going to do this to get a priest. And then I'm going to build another temple layer.
So I don't think you can do the capital action.
I haven't started my construction yet. I'm still in my...
Then yes.
Yeah, the max is for the rows of... I think...
Joe, based on his description of why he likes Agricola more than Caverna, Fields of Arle is like the most sandboxy from what I've heard.
Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just build. I should have gotten a clay. Yeah, I don't want to build that because I want to build my Capitol building. Okay, so now I'm going to go to building.
Okay.
And I'll build my Capitol building.
Your palace?
Yeah. Here. I think. Yeah. What do I have? I can build a yellow. I'm going to get that yellow. That is up in the blue area. What am I taking? This is going here. Okay. Scoring. We are scoring green. This is 4, so 4, 6, 8, 10.
How is that? Oh, points, yeah.
So 27.
Okay, you hurt me there. Don't appreciate that.
And then I take one of these guys.
Yep.
Let's take... I sure hope I made it the right call.
Shelby, it was a ton of fun. Glad to be home though. 2 weeks away is quite a bit of time, especially when you're with that much family. Not that I don't enjoy being with them, but 2 weeks is a lot of time with them.
Okay, I'm done.
But it was good. We got to go into the Amazon. We got to go to the beach. We got to go up into the Andes. Just went everywhere. So it was really cool. It was a really enjoyable time. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Devin kind of hurt me there, going all in the blue section. I'm assuming you did that on purpose, most likely, which is fine. Makes sense. So I am doing my wood, which is going to get me a wood, 2 clay, and a stone. 2 coins.
Wait, how did I hurt you?
You built all in the blue, and that's where I'm going. And a corn.
That's true.
Yeah, that's...
Be honest, I wasn't looking at your stuff.
Well,
I was looking at my own.
yeah, that's where you got me. I think you'd like the conversation they got going on there. Fields of Arle.
Oh, talking about how good Fields of Arle is?
You got to catch up on there. Okay.
Selection and upgrade.
Oh, did you do your bonus? Yeah, you did. Okay.
My what?
Your bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. If I do this...
Michael, so you really enjoy the solo of Fields of Yarrow? Because honestly, I thought that was an excellent two-player game. I loved the um, sandbox of it, that the game just tells you to go, and uh, you get to develop what your kind of point generating strategy is. Um, I don't know. I enjoyed the. Um, I still am thinking how great the turn order like mechanic was, in that yeah, the turn order does just pass to the next player unless you take one of the off-season actions, and then you forfeit first player. And that kind of, when was it worth doing, and maybe if I'm first player this round, it's going to Joe anyway, I go ahead and jump over there and do an off season. Or maybe I think Joe is gonna do one, and so I wait it out thinking I'll get to be first player again. I just really like that.
I have to build a temple, and I have to go here.
He didn't have to.
I don't have to, but it's what I have the most of right now. Because I guess I've got 3 of both. But I mean,
Bro's trying to encroach on my temple.
I mean, it helps you also. Because I'm sure we're going to finish it off. The thing is, like, this one, it's not going to help me much. How many more? There's one more round after this, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, this one doesn't help me. Because I would have to build at least 2 more. I guess there's 2 there.
Oh, yeah. While Paul's thinking, I do need to, thank you, Shelby, tell the worst, not the worst, the best game of Agricola. So, the first time I played Agricola was with Joe, and I had really been wanting to play Agricola. He owned it. We had like a gaming weekend.
I'm gonna
and
encroach
I think
in your
Shelby
space.
went to work. And so it was me, my wife, and Joe, and it was like the last game we were going to play. Joe teaches us Agricola, right? And he deals out these occupation cards, right? And he's like, you're probably going to play like 1 or 2 of these, but here's your hand of occupation cards. And then he explains the rules of Agricola, and he talks about
1.
farming and raising animals and how it's important to do a little bit of everything.
Getting this one. I'm getting a brick and a stone.
I'm Devin. We all know this. It just took me a while to decide what I was doing there. And so I look at these occupation cards and I'm like, I can make this work. I can do this. Oh, I could get that whatever the minor improvement is. I could get that whatever major improvement. So I play a game where I end up playing tons of my occupation cards, getting all kinds of improvements, and really not focusing much on my actual board. I think I made 1 massive pin with the with my fences, and then I had like 5 rooms. I got a ton of people, and I was like just scraping by to feed them the whole time. And I ended up not having but like 1 type of animal, I think. Very little diversity, right? And so Joe the whole time was like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? He's like, you need cows, you need this, you need. And so anyway, we get to final scoring, and one of the first things you score is occupations, right? And so Lacey looks at hers and she's like, oh, I get 3 points. And Joe looks at his and he's like, oh, I got 4 points. And I look at mine and I'm like, I got 40, right? And just like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And right then, it was the first thing we're scoring like on the score pad. He's like, if you win this game. And then like I have negatives in all these other categories, and I win the game. And Joe was very upset because he says many times that I do not play
games correctly.
That I figure out how to break games. So what did he say?
Shelby says.
I can imagine he is livid. He still hasn't played a Rick Clue with me again since that time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, I built my temple.
Yeah.
I bought a level 1.
Yep.
I got a brick and a stone. And I'm really debating buying. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna spend another one. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
you can only build
you can
one.
only build one.
Yeah, that would be
That's right.
sweet.
That would have been sweet. You're
That's
right.
100% why it's that way.
That would have been so awesome. Okay. Okay, well then that's it.
I've never played a Cricklet again. Oh man.
Okay, so then I'm gonna spend this to do a village. Right here. And it's gonna go here to get me a priest. And then I'm gonna spend this to get a plains. And that's gonna go right here. Okay.
Okay.
And that's gonna go here. And that is it. I've definitely heard that story before. It completely forgot about it.
Okay, so we need to score your bonus. So how many you have? 4? No. I guess you can look at this. I
Yeah.
never thought about that.
Yeah, I have 4.
So, 8.
It's 23.
And then select a card.
Yes. Michael, we've said that if we ever design a game, we're giving it to Devin to break it.
Break. It reminds me the first time we played Ark Nova, right? Everybody knows Ark Nova. It was me, Joe, and Paul, and you're supposed to build your zoo and place animals in your zoo, and that is how you're supposed to play Ark Nova and get lots of points from your animals. I generated this research icon engine and hardly built my zoo. I bet I had 4 structures total. 2/3 of it was completely empty. And I built this big research, so I'd play research icons and get a bunch of conservation points, and it was awesome. And I had a complete blasty blast.
And that was it.
And that was it. And there again, like, you did not play this game right. Which one did you pick? I'm sorry.
I picked the blue one.
The blue one. Okay. I don't think this matters.
It doesn't. No, we're not drafting anything on this one.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just a timer.
I'm not sure. I must have put an extra card. I don't think you were supposed to. Maybe add one. I don't remember. Maybe you still pick up. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It legit does not matter. There's mine.
So I realize now the one that I want to play. Yeah. Did I mess up? I'm not going to say I did, but maybe.
Michael loves going full research. I think you and Michael got to play a game at some point.
Okay. The real question here. How many priests does one need?
A lot.
This is probably so stupid. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, I feel like I have to go here, and I hate that I'm going here. Because I feel like you're... That's actually not bad. But that's not the one that I want. I don't
He
like
said, I
that.
love going full research in Ark Nova. Yeah, it was awesome because, like, you would then play research and you would get, I can't even remember what all that. You would just get so much from it, and it felt so good. Plus, every research card then is like another something that you get, like another bonus. Did I play the right symbol? Yes.
I'm unsure. I am unsure.
I did a game where I would basically put an animal in my zoo, immediately release for conservation points, and then do that again for another animal, and just have the card. See, those are the kind of things I really enjoy, Michael. It's like, yeah, I could play this game the standard way, like in Agricola, where I'm going to make some wheat and some veggies and get some cows and some whatever, pigs and sheep. Or I could really lean into this, maybe I can make this work. And when it does, it's so much fun.
I guess it doesn't matter too much.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I don't think it matters too much. Oh man. Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. Michael, yes, we have played Nucleum. Devin loved it. I thought it was a lot.
Okay.
Definitely need to play it again to get it more.
I need... I thought this was going to be easy, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I get this. I lied to myself. I thought this was going to be easy. Can I do what I want with one priest? With two priests?
Oh, I can only build one more building. Oh.
Goes there. Priest goes there.
I would have made my decision way earlier. I thought I was going to build twice.
I think I did a stupid play. But that's okay. I'm going to do...
I'm one thing short. That's okay. That's okay. I can do what I want to do.
Be who I want to be.
If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. You need to go so I don't forget.
Right. I'm gonna end up with an extra priest.
Michael, have you played Barrage and Brass Birmingham? And if so, how do you compare those to Nucleum? What would you rather play? We've played Barrage, similar in theme as Nucleum, as in, you know, transporting the energy, the water, the Nucleum, all that kind of stuff. We have not played Brass yet, but from what we know about it and from how many times Devin has read the rulebook, he says it should be very similar.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go down. I feel like I'm about to end up with an extra priest, but that's okay. We're gonna go down, so I got my priest. I get 2 coins. And I get this and way too much wood. Okay. This has to happen. So I'll have used this.
Yep.
So that means I can spend 1 coin. Let's take this.
Okay.
I traded 1 for 2. Now 1 for 2. So we'll use that one.
I like that you took that one, though.
I just feel like I should not care as much about the research track. So if you want it, you can have it. Okay. This will be my temple.
Oh, like Pat was saying, you've probably min-maxed it already, so.
This will be the temple.
So you get 10, I get 5 there. End of game.
And
That's right. That's right. I did screw up. I did need another priest.
They're hard to come by.
They are. I hope this next one that comes out is a priest.
I think I might give you another chance at it. I'm gonna spin a coin to take this.
I don't think priests come out in that top row, do they? I think it's just resources.
I think it can be.
Well,
like
that one's
one
not,
and something.
That one's not. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just going to. How many? I have 3. So. Same building, different terrain. No, I need same terrain. Clean this one. Same terrain.
Okay.
Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to put it. This. Okay. And then I will just build that red one.
This one?
Yeah, down there.
Okay.
Yep, that's my. So I score should be 2, 4, 6, 8. 35. And I don't think this matters. I can't remember. I'm positive this doesn't matter, right?
No, it does not matter.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my game.
I took the building I wanted to build.
I've scored all I can score.
Okay, so this one here, again, I'm having a hard time with sets.
Okay.
So same type. So right now I have a village, a village, a village.
Yep, so you have this one.
Okay. I also have a red, a red, and if I build a red, I'll have 2 sets of it, right?
That looks correct. Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do this wood. And I'm going to run this here. So that is 1 wood, 1 stone, 2 clay, 2 coins, which honestly doesn't matter, but that's okay. Because I need priests, and I can't do anything without priests. And a corn. Okay, so what am I going to do here? First thing I have to do is claim this. So that's there.
Hang on. I think it's worth more points for you to make it up here to the victory point track.
12. This is 9, 11. Oh, I guess it is,
because
isn't
this
it?
would be 5 points.
Plus 9.
Plus 3, right? Let's
3.
call it. So that is worth 8 points. This is worth 6.
That's worth 12 if I build this one.
Oh, because,
Yeah.
it's not the difference there. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Now okay. Ooh, okay. So I have this. I'm going to spend 3, I think. Let me see what I'm doing here. I might be able to get 3 sets.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can.
If I build this, if I use this, I can build here.
No. Is this on a red?
Yes.
No, you just need to build these 2.
Those 2?
Yeah, that's your last 2 sets.
Because I have a yellow over there.
Yeah, you have a full set
yellow
here
there.
and a full set here.
So I just
You
need
just
a
need a
red
full
and a
set
yellow. So that's exactly what I have. Backwards. This needs to be traded for wood. And there's the wood.
And I'll score you 2 more points this round.
And then I'm going to spend these 3 and grab this. Because then I can use it.
Another point.
Yep. So then I'll... Okay, so then I'll... Oh, no, I only have 1 building. That's...
That does put a big
okay.
hamper on
yeah, I
all
only
of
have
that.
1 building.
So you can get 1 more set.
Yeah, I can only get 1 more set.
You should build the yellow, not the red.
So this will go back. Doesn't matter. There's no...
Yeah.
Nothing, right?
No. I think then building that yellow is the last thing you can do.
Okay. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You will score 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So I'm at
1, 2,
35.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
It is as simple as that. Our in-game scoring, the sacrifice track. So you get 9, I get 6.
Yep.
5, 6.
You get 3 more.
44. Rituals.
I get 12.
You get 12, and I think I get 5.
53.
5, yep.
And you get
5.
What do you get 5 for?
6, excuse me.
Yeah.
I have 1
50.
set. Pyramid levels.
Okay.
So, looking at your greens, you get
4.
1 point. I have 2 each. So 2. So 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep.
And then
pyramids, you get
pyramids.
10. And I get 5. 62. 62 to 70.
Was it?
Dang. That was good.
That was good.
That was, I'm honestly happy with my performance.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
You'd have probably beaten the solo. The solo gets right around 60.
Oh, does he? Nice. Man, I'm really, like, debating, was this the right move? Right, like...
Yeah, that was an interesting move. It benefited you in that round and right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was worth an extra 4 points. So it was probably the right move.
Yeah. So it was either that, or I could have had it to build here, which would have been another 6. I guess 2.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that, right? Like...
Really just 2 more points, I guess, in general. So...
Like, it got you 4 points.
That was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I like this game. I think it's a very good game. How long did it take?
Actually took us an hour 45.
Okay.
Longer than what we had both expected. Double the time, actually, what we had expected.
So I don't think so, really. I think when we live, it's probably adds 50% to playtime.
That's true.
Like, an hour game is going to take an hour and a half live.
That's true.
Right.
I could see that.
A 2-hour game is going to take us 3 hours live. That seems to be pretty proven. that you add about 50%. And I've watched a lot of like heavy cardboard, and their games go astronomically long. And they've said before, like their learning games are typically shorter than their
Actual streaming games.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I don't remember our first playthrough too well. I don't think I got all my buildings built out on that first
No,
one.
you didn't. You and Joe did terrible in your management of like
Of the resources.
If y'all remember right,
I honestly don't.
When y'all built, you both did the exact same thing.
Did we cover all the things?
You built 2 things in the first round and go something like this to get bonuses instead
I feel like I remember that.
Building out like an engine. And then I built, right, like this or something like that. Mm-hmm. And both of you go, oh, we messed up. That was exactly what it said, like, oh, we messed up.
I think I do remember that, actually. I do feel like that is something that we did.
When you have 5 rounds, a mess up in the first is like
pretty bad. Oh, do you have the scores from Zapotec when we played it?
Let's see.
I feel like that would be a good one. And we didn't start the thing. Michael, sorry I never went back to that. I see that you liked... I can see how Barrage is a cleaner game to Nucleum. Nucleum had a lot. And that's what kind of... I don't want to say push me off of it, but that was kind of my hesitation with it is in order to be good at that game, you have to invest a lot of time with Nucleum because there's so many moving parts. With Barrage, it just seemed like it was pretty straightforward.
So Paul likes your victory points to be very clear cut.
Yes.
Right? It needs to be...
Mm-hmm. This is what we're doing.
You do this, you score victory points. Yeah. Whenever you have... The more conditions there are, the less Paul enjoys the game. That's the best way to put it.
Which actually, I enjoy this because there is always a goal for the round. Right?
Yeah, right.
Like there is your end goal, which is, those aren't changing.
Yeah.
All right, that's what it is.
Yeah, like you focused on, I'm going to try, I didn't even care about these, right? It just happened. But you were like, I'm going to do this.
That was my goal. And then there was little goals to go throughout the game, which was like, this is exactly what I like.
Let me focus on that.
And
also, I remember our first play, you and Joe let me control scoring the entire game. I picked the highest numbers and got to control what we were scoring the entire time.
I guess that makes sense I guess that's kind of the trade-off, right? Is the higher the number, you get to pick what's being scored.
So I get to pick where I want to build. For most, you actually controlled a lot. I controlled most of it. So I got to pick where do I want to build, like that is key points, right? So think of those times where I took something you wanted, right? It's because I got to build first. You get to control what are we actually scoring next round. So my thing is I have to play defense, right? Yeah. I have to look and see, okay, of these 3, Paul would definitely pick this one. I'm taking this. And then,
which ones is he? Yeah. Which is the lesser of the evils there. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good balance.
I like that mechanic a lot.
That this has a lot, actually.
I really enjoy that mechanic of it.
That was something that actually never even, occurred to me until just right now, honestly. That is the payoff of you are going last. You get to choose what's being scored.
Yeah, which is huge, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Think about that round that you were sitting at 1, I think, or 2 here, and I had 4 here, I think is what it was. Had I gotten to choose there, right, I was already set ahead, and then I would have tried to build more there, right, and have some big score, so.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, the fact that this is still as close as it was with me not scoring any bonus in that first round also, I don't know. Again, I wish we had those scores for that first game.
So the first round, I think it's fine, right? It would
have been 4
points, right? The most you can get for it.
But I think, what was I going to say? I don't remember now.
And you were able to catch me, I think it was on the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact that you controlled the next 2 scoring conditions.
Yeah. No, this is a really good one. I really do enjoy it.